Brandon, the sky was the limit. There was nothing he couldn't accomplish. He was my role model, my hero. He was my best friend. There was so much we didn't get to do. I want to thank you for loving him, and I want to thank you for being there for him in his last moments.
An emotional message from the brothers of Deputy Brandon Cunningham to the Paulding County Sheriff's Office as they said a final goodbye to him today in Dallas.
Deputy Cunningham was shot and killed Saturday while responding to a domestic call in Hiram. Tonight we have team coverage as people came from all over the state and beyond to pay their respects. We begin this evening with 11 Alive's Karis Belger at West Ridge Church, where the funeral was held in Karis. It's definitely an emotional day.
Absolutely, in a completely somber mood since early this morning. In fact, all of the deputies and other people who walked past us had their heads cast down. You could just feel palpably how sad they were as they were walking by, also completely silent as they tried to process their grief. The outpouring of support, not only for Deputy Cunningham's family but for the Paulding County Sheriff's Office, has been overwhelming. Just to give you an idea, I saw cars from East Point, Gilmer County, Atlanta Police, even representatives from the West Jackson Fire Department were here. The service began with words from Cunningham's brothers, sharing tender memories from his time as a child, and becoming a member of law enforcement was Cunningham's dream. His brother described watching him apply and be rejected from another agency and then helping him work and study before finally succeeding. Cunningham's brother thanked the Paulding County Sheriff's Office during the service. Here's a little bit of that.
I want to thank you for letting my brother's dreams come true. I want to thank you for loving him, and I want to thank you for being there for him in his last moments. Again, I want to thank everyone for all the love and support. My family and I will forever be grateful.
And just to give you an idea of how much more support there were even law enforcement agencies from outside of the state here. In fact, there was a food truck here from the Police Benevolent Association of New Jersey. They came here specifically to provide meals, breakfast and lunch, to members of the Paulding County Sheriff's Office so that they could at least try and eat while they were processing their grief. It's been quite an emotional day, as you can imagine. In Dallas, Georgia, Karis Belger, 11 Alive News.
Karis, thanks so much. We go now to 11 Alive's Doug Richards. He is live in Kennesaw, across from where Deputy Cunningham is being interned. Doug.
Yes, this is Kennesaw Memorial Cemetery. It appears the graveside service ended a few minutes ago. It was closed to the press. We saw Paulding County patrol cars exiting a few minutes ago. An hour ago, when the procession arrived here, there were at least 50 people on the sidewalk behind where I'm standing. Folks lined the route on Dallas Highway from the entrance of Kennesaw Memorial Cemetery west toward Paulding County's county line and beyond. Some of them told us they wanted to pay quiet tribute to Deputy Cunningham and the rest of law enforcement who, some told me, are too underappreciated on a day-to-day basis.
These ladies and gentlemen in their uniforms protect us, and I'm here to show my respect for them and what they do for us.
So there were obviously dozens and dozens of law enforcement folks in attendance at this funeral, and the folks, as Ms. Radford made plain, who were along the route were here not only to pay tribute to Deputy Cunningham, but also the folks who are living and show up for work every day in law enforcement jobs. We are live in Marietta tonight. Back to you.
All right, Doug, thank you so much. And for those who would like to watch the full services for Deputy Cunningham, we have that for you streaming right now on 11 Alive Plus. It is free in your app store.